Well, with the veterans community, I am recently the new chapter leader of Minority Veterans of America here in Richmond. So we have a couple chapters. We have one in Atlanta, and then our main place is, of course, Seattle, Washington, which is where everything kind of started.
Okay. Scoot, let me just.
So
Okay.
let's move this.
There we go.
But yeah, so with minority veterans, of course, we are focusing on, naturally, the minority of the folks. This is whether it's with religion, people of color, LGBTQ plus. These are folks who are kind of underrepresented when it comes into the military. Even though we have had, don't ask, don't tell has been repealed, it still is. You still don't feel comfortable while serving, openly. There's still that weird dynamic where if you, especially I can imagine for the male community, where it feels really awkward if you're in the trenches, as they say,
Yes.
with your fellow soldiers. You feel like you really can't 100 be yourself. You have to prove yourself to be more of a man because you know what I mean? Like, if you are gay, you have to be more manly
Than men. Than other men.
So there's all these, of course, there's these weird dynamics that happen. I myself, I served during Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So I was in that weird time frame, and
even though there was Don't Ask, Don't Tell, that's what the paper said.
Right.
And everyone knew from the beginning of time how it was viewed in the military.
Right.
And but even when it's all said and done, when things go haywire, things go sideways, people put that to the side. They don't care what time it is then.
Right, exactly. Like, and that's a very good point. Like, okay, like I'm being fired upon or whatever. I don't care what you do.
We don't care what you.
Yeah, just I need you to have my back. But then there was times in garrison, you know what I mean?
It makes it tough.
It makes it tough. So, me myself, I was not open. There was small pockets of people that knew. However, I tried to keep it as low key as possible. If I did anything, it was like far away off post. Like if we went to a gay club, that stuff was like 3 hours away. We were not going to jeopardize that because that would be my career. And I wanted to, at that time, have a career in the Army. Naturally, a lot of things played in where it completely changed my mind. And that was the way women were treated, well, at least on our post, lots of sexual harassment. And that to me was very hard because, like you said, like when it comes down to brass tacks and we are out there and, fighting with one another, it doesn't matter then. But
when we get back on base and we get back when things go back to somewhat normal, it turns into all of the problems that we have in society exist.
Right.
So let me ask you a couple questions. So you weren't openly out